More on this, joining us are Kapil Madan, spokesperson of the Indian Youth Congress, an advocate in the Supreme Court. We also have PKD Nambiar joining us. Thank you both for your time. A very interesting topic. I did not expect to be debating this. But PKD Nambiar, let me ask you, because this notice from Smriti Irani to the opposition at a time when, everybody talks about intimidation tactics and you're basically trying to keep any critics quiet, the notice says that Smriti Irani's daughter has never been involved in running a bar in Goa. This has come on a day in response. The Congress has shown a video, play that up again, of authorities trying to erase or erasing the word bar. How do you explain this?
I will not be able to explain the legality of it, and I don't want it.
Not the legality, just how do you explain these visuals?
No, I'm just, let me tell you, I think I don't have any reason to not to believe what Smriti Irani, the way she has responded, the way she has clarified things very clearly and publicly. Not only that, even sending a legal notice very clearly and giving them a notice of 24 hours to respond and apologize. And it is now the responsibility of the Congress or the people who have put up this. Please remember, if it is all about talking about an 18-year-old student. She happened to be the daughter of Smriti Irani. That is not her mistake. It can be of your son or my son or somebody else. This thing, and if it is not right,
fair enough. Like Disha,
definitely hitting the. If it is not true, it is actually hitting below the belt, and I think it is not expected in the political
Disha
discourse.
Ravi. Many young Indians who faced very difficult times in their lives, who had to answer very serious questions.
No, I didn't get your questions.
My point is that you are an 18-year-old, you are an adult, you're running a business. If this is the case, you need to be aware of how things have to be run. You're not a minor.
Absolutely. I started my business when I was 17. So I don't think, I'm not saying that it is wrong to start somebody a business at the age of 18, and it is very good if somebody is doing so. But
are you saying that no?
I am saying that, Sarah, what I just put my point, then of course you can ask another question on it. What all I am saying is that if it is not true, if it is just a plain allegation, it is actually spoiling the image of somebody without having any.
Okay, I'm not. So that is what we're. Okay, 1 minute. PKD Nambiar, my question to you is simply this: the notice says that Smriti Irani's daughter has never been involved in running a bar in Goa. Pawan Khera, and on Twitter, if you go, you will see that in April, Smriti Irani took to Instagram. Pawan Khera has tweeted this. Please pull up this tweet to share a review that a food writer had written, a positive review about this restaurant in Goa owned by her daughter. Smriti Irani then shared that review. She wrote there, so proud. She also tagged her daughter and the restaurant's Instagram page. I am simply asking you, PKD Nambiar, how do you explain this stand of Smriti Irani in April and a notice sent to the Congress that claims that her daughter doesn't run a restaurant at all?
And I think you said it both the ways. That if Smriti Irani has tweeted something in the past, or put it up on an Instagram saying it is one of the best restaurants, please come in and it is my daughter is started. And if today, if she is claiming that it belongs to her daughter, and it is the duty of the people who are alleging it to come out with the foolproof proof, and go to the court and take on to the action. Or else, the Smriti Irani now challenged the Congress people, saying that it does not belong to my daughter. Please give us, either they have to come and apologize. What all I am saying is that starting a business by any kind of a business which is legal in this country should be promoted. But
absolutely, but the Congress is saying that she got a bar license illegally. Nobody is saying that 18-year-olds can't run a business.
I am only saying that to demean somebody, a family or a position that is happened to be the Union Cabinet Minister, her daughter do not require to pay for the price of the political witch hunt.
But how are you saying that? You have to merely prove that she did get a bar license legally. All right, let's go across to Kapil.
But I think there is the bar license, the Shawko's notice.
Smriti Irani is now.
Absolutely. I agree with you 10%. There is no doubt that if you are a public person, you are supposed to practice what you preach. But in the case of this, it's an allegation by the Congress, and if these allegations have been completely refuted by the Smriti Irani on her own.
She has not said. The allegation is there's an illegal bar license. The allegation is not that her daughter runs a restaurant that is also a bar. As far as I know, I'm not...
I think you have not gone through that the legal notice what Smriti Irani had said.
The legal notice says that her daughter does not run a restaurant. My question to you, I'm not even getting into the allegations. I'm saying, I'm asking you, Smriti Irani has acknowledged in the past that her daughter runs this.
So what are you going to talk about it today? The legality of that, whether that her daughter owns that or not? Or once upon a time she has done a tweet or
does her daughter own this or not? Because Smriti Irani's notice is contradicting her statements in the past, the Congress is saying.
I think Smriti Irani is one of the very, very vocal and a very good communicator, and I think she is capable of defending her if her daughter is involved in this particular restaurant or anything. I think that is not the larger question. The larger question is that today, when there is an allegation, it is the duty of the political party which is putting up this allegation to give the solid proof whether the bar license is in the name of her daughter, or even if she has got any direct or indirect any relationship with that particular restaurant, so-called, which Smriti Irani right now saying that her daughter is not at all involved. I would like to believe the Smriti Irani because only one reason, she is today not only just questioned through just a verbatim, but also through a legal notice challenged the opposition parties who has put this question on her, saying that within 24 hours to rebut. So why shouldn't I believe Smriti Irani, or why shouldn't you believe Smriti Irani, rather than just putting up an allegation without a proper facts? On the contrary, on the Showcase notice which was showcased by the people during the press conference yesterday, do not even mention anywhere the name of Sora Irani, the daughter of by the excise department. Why the Showcase notice, which was, if it does have a name of Ms. Smriti Irani's daughter, why is it not being circulated in the social media in the same spirit? So I think there is there is enough proof to believe that it is just a tit for tat. Smriti Irani, you know that she is a very vocal critic of the Gandhi family. She is the one who has defeated the...
We'll bring you more updates on it, but thank you both for now for joining us on this story. Let's go in for a short break. We have much more coming up.